Gastrointestinal metaplasia, or GIM, is the change of the cells that form the lining of the stomach to become like the cells found in the intestine due to chronic damage. As the transformed cells can become abnormal when constantly exposed to harmful stimuli, GIM is considered a precancerous condition for gastric adenocarcinoma. GIM can be complete or incomplete. The complete GIM resembles the cells of the small intestine, and the incomplete GIM is like the cells in the colon. The incomplete and or extensive GIM conferring highest risk for gastric cancer. Extensive GIM is when the region of metaplasia extends to other areas in the stomach. It typically appears at the incisura angularis, where the antrum and body of the stomach meet. So how and why does this change occur? The pathogenesis of progression of intestinal metaplasia to cancer involves the following sequence. 1. Non-atrophic gastritis. This is a reversible step where the stomach gets chronically inflamed due to harmful stimulus. 2. Multifocal atrophic gastritis. The inflammation causes loss of gastric glandular cells. 3. Intestinal metaplasia. The replacement of cells with intestinal cells. 4. Dysplasia. The abnormal change in the size, shape, and organization of mature cells. And finally, forming invasive carcinoma. Causes. The leading cause of chronic injury to the cells of the stomach is Helicobacter pylori or H. pylori infection. This bacterium attacks the cells of the stomach, its signaling protein altering the normal process of cell development. Other risk factors include high salt intake, which increases the risk of H. pylori infection, smoking and alcohol, chronic bile acid reflux, which causes oxidative stress to damage DNA and induce frequent cell death, genetics being the first-degree relative of patients with gastric cancer. Signs and symptoms. There are no noticeable symptoms of GIM, but some people may develop symptoms caused by H. pylori infection. These may include an ache or burning pain in your abdomen, nausea, and loss of appetite. Due to the absence of symptoms, GIM is commonly discovered during screening through endoscopy and biopsies. How can we manage or treat this precancerous condition? Endoscopy is done for mapping of metaplasia by inserting a camera-attached tube through the mouth into the stomach. 6 biopsy samples are obtained to see how much it has progressed. People considered at high risk for developing gastric cancer will require long-term endoscopic surveillance to constantly check the progression. Managing modifiable risk factors. H. pylori eradication by using antibiotics does not reverse the intestinal metaplasia, but has shown to stop the progress. Controlling your diet, eating vegetables and fruits which are likely to be protective, and removing the stress by quitting smoking and alcohol. Make these changes now to stop the progress of GIM and prevent gastric cancer.